Months and months ago, I declared that this year would be the year of frolicking. I wanted to play, I wanted to experience joy and cherish this little life that we have. And inevitably, that means that I had to log off. I had to disconnect. I had to enjoy the world beyond the internet. Terrifying, I know. I spend way too much time on the internet. I am not immune to TikTok. I am not immune to Twitter. Frankly, I'm weak in the presence of social media. So in an attempt to make something a little bit lighter and happier, here's just a joyous video of all the things that I like doing, everything beyond the internet, all my hobbies, all my passions. My best friends are getting married this year, and I am the maid of honor for none other than Arden Rose in Will Derbyshire and Arden Rose's wedding. And my maid of honor gift was pottery classes. So Arden and I took pottery making classes together, and I am no amateur ceramicist. I took classes in high school and in college, so it was really nice to kind of get back involved in the process of clay molding, the throwing, the poling, the firing, the glazing. Sounds kind of hot when you put it like that. I find that artistic hobbies that involve your hands are really meditative and kind of really get in that flow of making the thing and really not focus on anything else in the world around you. I decided I no longer wanted to be illiterate this year, so I've started reading again. A lot of classics. I read Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut. Wildly unique writing style. It's both hilarious and kind of tragic at the same time. Speaking of tragic, crying in H Mart. No one told me this book was going to absolutely devastate me. A mother-daughter story about grief. Ugh. Giovanni's Room? James Baldwin? Are you kidding me? Queer love story in Paris? Sacre-bleu? Oh my God. And a few more. Plenty of great novels and biographies that I've read this year. It takes a long time to turn off my brain and begin the process of reading. So there's like a good hour where I'm just beginning to read, and then I can actually start reading. Oh God, I sound like an idiot. I can't see the letters on the page. I'm looking at the page, but there's nothing there, and it just takes me a while to focus, okay? Okay. I've been traveling a lot this year and taking a lot of film photos. I just have been posting them. So I'll just put a few in here from places like Patagonia, Hawaii, the mountains in northern Washington. I've always found the satisfaction in film photography to be the fact that you do not know the result until weeks or months later. And when I get it back, I'm like, what on earth is on here? I have no idea who or what I took photos of. Mine may be broken because the film has been especially grainy lately, but whatever. C'est la vie. Your boy is no stranger to an album or a hit cinematic indie film. I saw The TV Glow, which is an A24 film, and then Love Lies Bleeding, which has Kristen Stewart in it. I love Kristen Stewart. Love Lies Bleeding is this like incredible queer adventure story about crime and drama. Some of it's incredibly graphic, but then it's also really kind of hot, sexy trauma. And then I saw The TV Glow as like terrifying and uncomfortable, but also transformative and liberating. I don't know. I highly recommend both. Definitely give them a watch. I have the memory of a goldfish, so music-wise, I'm just going to read my Spotify to you. On and On and On by Maggie Rogers. Symptom of Life by Willow Smith. Older, Lizzie McAlpine. Connect, Vampire Weekend. How Did It End, Taylor Swift. Call Me After Midnight, Bleachers. Mrs. Dominic Fike, Good Luck Babe, Chapel Roan. There's one thing you should remember about me. It's that I have fucking taste. Never forget it. All of these are great because they allow me to like turn off my brain and focus on the world around me. It's the same reason why I like going on runs and like going on hikes. I recently just got inspired and I drove to a mountain outside of Los Angeles and hiked all the way to the top of it, which had snow on it. Was not expecting to do that. There were plenty of signs that said I shouldn't do it. Extreme danger, I believe were the words. But it was fun. It was physical. It was getting me out of my head and out of this space. We all know I'm a botanist and I have so many plants around this house. What? Can a guy keep a fiddle leaf fig alive for 10 plus years? Can a man have a bunch of philodendron growing around every corner and crevasse of his humble abode? I like the color green. Sue me. Yeah, I collect a bunch of plants. I'm gonna have to do a plant tour because at this point, it's just, I live outside, essentially. And that is the goal. I'm continually reminded that I find joy in so many little aspects of life. The little silent moments that are just for me. A beer and a book in a pub, some snow on the top of a mountain, hearing someone walk by telling someone else a story, a bird chirping out the window. Those are the moments that truly overcome me with joy and peace. And I hope you guys have versions of that too for yourself, simply because you deserve it. No other reason. For me, the natural path to understanding is through conversation and discussion, and your boy does a lot of that in therapy, which is why I'm excited to talk about this video's sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp is lovely because it makes starting therapy much easier and less intimidating for people. Whether it's over the phone, a video chat, or just messaging, you get to decide which therapy is right for you. And most importantly, which makes you most comfortable. BetterHelp gives you access to a wide range of therapy expertise that may otherwise not be available in your area. To get started, you'll just fill out a simple questionnaire with some basic information, and then in as little as 48 hours, BetterHelp will match you with one of their over 30,000 credentialed therapists. And if you feel like your therapist isn't a great fit for you can switch at no additional cost anytime. It happens. It's really no problem. Okay, now please do me a favor. Click the link in my description or visit betterhelp.com/ConnorFranta. That's betterhelp.com/ConnorFranta. And join the over 4 million people who've used BetterHelp to live happier and healthier lives. By clicking that link, you support this channel and it gets you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp. So you can connect with a therapist and see if it helps you. Again, that is betterhelp.com/ConnorFranta. Thank you again for watching. I hope you have a peaceful week and I will see you super soon.